All right, everyone. I was on YouTube only, but I am going to go on StreamYard. But let me adjust this light here. See if I can make it. So I'm basically doing tank maintenance on the 150. I don't have the whole thing in view right now. Guess white light's the best light to use right now. Yeah. Sorry about the glare. It's crazy glare. Crazy glare right now. Saturday morning. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Trying to move this computer. So I got my stuff literally sitting on a table. I drag a table in here in my front living room. But yeah, just doing some maintenance. Had to get done, believe me. And I got to do a good water change today. It's got to be a good one. Oh, man. Getting there. I think I want to bring it down to, I think I'm going to do I'll probably bring it down to maybe another 3 inches or so. Because it needs it. So basically what I do, I could use my pump to change the water out, but I mostly just use the, here I'll show you real quick. Right there, I have the gravel vacuum, and what I do is I just hook it up to a long hose and run out the front door. That's how I do it. I was tired of filling up buckets and all that stuff. So I got tired of it. So I just hooked up to a long hose, run it right outside, just let it, after I gravel up the vacuum, or vacuum out the gravel. Oh my God, I always mess up that. I just leave it sitting in there. I know it takes a lot longer than using the pump, but that's just what I do. So, and I'm in no hurry. So I'm just kind of letting it sit there, letting it do its thing. And I had to go out and buy an extra 50 feet of hose. I kept swapping the hose from the pump to that, and I got tired of doing that. I had to cut it each a little bit because I couldn't get it off the plastic, the plastic part that goes onto the pump. So I just bought another separate hose. I got tired of it, and so yeah, I mean, it's basically doing. This tank was starting to look yellow, so, and I know, I mean, I guess I'm kind of OCD if the water starts turning yellow, which I know, it's obviously, good, should do water change. It's like I have an OCD, and I have to get I have to have clear water. It's just kind of a thing. If I decide to have these fish tanks in my living room displayed, I have to get them looking as close to crystal clear as possible. That's just kind of the thing I have. If it's upstairs in the room, I'm not as worried about it, but I mean, I still do the water change. I'm getting about down to where it should be good enough. A little bit more. A little bit more. I'll keep it going. So what's everybody doing today, huh? Got some plans today, do you? My plans today basically is just doing a couple of these tanks. I got to clean out the flower horn tank. I'll just do a water change on that, vacuum the gravel out. I cleaned out the filter. It's a canister filter. I already did that a few weeks ago, but I'll do that the next go around. So it's almost there. I'll give it like another inch, and then I'll start pumping the water, the clean new water back in there. And I know that's going to take me a little bit of time, but the fish will be happy. They'll be good to go with that. So yeah, this is a 150 gun. I don't have the whole thing in view right now, but there's the crew right there, most of them. And I noticed one of the fish is I have a purebred convict in there, like a full size one. And one of he's right there actually. You can see him above right there. One of the other fish, and I think it's that womboa back there, is messing with them. And I've noticed there's some, on the side of the convict, he's got some marks. So I'll keep monitoring it, and if I got to separate the convict out of there or the womboa, I didn't want to, but because come on, it's convict. He should be up there with kind of running the place, right? Even though the other cichlids can be more aggressive than a convict. So yeah, I'll just keep monitoring that and see how he does. But I got an extra tank. I have to put him in there for a little bit. Feel bad for him, I would say that's probably good right there. What do you think? Think that's good? Good enough? I can start putting some water into it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I just gotta drain this thing out. So I got it running out the front door into the yard, which makes this job a heck of a lot easier. Right, so I got this thing all wrapped up. I'm going to get the bucket out here. I mean, not bucket, but the hose for the pump out here. I can get a better, closer view of that. So, yeah, I got it down to about there, which is good. What's up, buddy? Damn, I should fill up the water in the bucket for this so I can get it moving, get it going. Yeah, I had one of these plants come out. I need to reroot it. Reroot it. All right, where is that thing at? Damn, what I do with it? I just had it in here. So I gotta put this hose there, but I have a little thing you can sit in wherever it went. There it is. Okay, so I'll use this thing right here. Try to angle this camera up a little bit. Sorry about the light, but it is what it is. I wish I hated saying that. I hated people said it is what it is. I caught myself saying it too. I had it this way, I believe. So run this hose this way. Close that. And can't really, it's kind of pointless to do that. So that's how I have it set up. Like this, if you could see that right there on top. Little clipped right there. Up underneath. Got that going on. So yeah. Yeah, that's what's going on. And let me go fill up this water. So right now I'm just filling up. I'm filling up the bucket so I can get this hose going. But other than myself, what's going on? Who's everybody doing pretty good out there? Saturday morning, starting your day off. Hey, Fishy Man, what's going on, man? What's going on? I'm just doing tank maintenance right now. This is just cleaning out the 150. I lowered it. I'm doing a pretty good water change on this thing this morning. I needed to, man. This water was getting yellow. But just kind of running back and forth, you know, getting all this stuff done. It's been a few weeks, probably a couple weeks since I did any kind of water change in this thing. So definitely had to. Definitely need to get it done. But yeah, that's pretty much my day to do water changes too. Sometimes if I get home after work and like before the wife gets home from work, I try to, if I can get one in, then I will. Color Guppies, good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. So yeah, I figured, before Saturday morning cartoons comes on, sometimes I try to hop on here just to kind of just to kind of, get it out of my system doing a stream. Why not, right? And so what I'm doing here is I'm making a video too. You can see I got my little GoPro right here, and what I'm going to do is a time-lapse video of this maintenance. I've done one in the past, so it's going to be time-lapse, the water getting drained and filling up. So it'll be pretty cool. I haven't made any like a video in a good quality video in a while, so it's going to happen. All right, here comes the water. There it is. Now I just need to find I need to find the prime. This tank is a 150 gallon. I just don't have the whole thing in view right now, which I could bring it all in view. Kinda. You might see that kind of sitting in the way, but I'm just filling up. Sorry about the light though. I'm trying to get that, the reflection with the door and all that stuff. But I'm just trying to knock this whole thing out. I just don't remember where I put my damn prime in it. I should have had that. Oh, here it is. All right, cool. Yeah, I just use this stuff right here. Nothing. It's just I've used other brands, but to me it's all good. It works the same. It's prime, right? I know one capful says 55 gallons, but I like to put a little bit extra in there. Oh shit! Did you guys see that? Had a casualty right there. Luckily, I caught it really quick. So I had this thing on backwards. Good thing I was standing right here when that happened. That's the first time it's ever happened. There we go. Now I need to clean up that mess. Yeah, so what just happened was that thing came off and got on the floor a little bit, but it was so little I caught it before it even hit the floor, really. So I'm going to get a towel to clean that up. Man, that was horrible. But I caught it. Got some on the wall. Okay. Whew. Close call, man. All right. Yeah, I haven't used. I don't really. The Prime's the only one I know of. I know I've seen other ones on the shelf, but I haven't really paid attention to them. Esther used the chlorinators. But yeah. This part takes a while though. So I have the pump in my sink, but I have it in a bucket so I can fill the water up in the bucket, and it sucks. But it's in my kitchen sink, so because the pump sucks out quicker than it can fill up. If I had a long enough hose, I could run it upstairs into the bathtub and use it. That, and it would be just a constant. I would have to keep turning it off. So yeah, I had to turn it off just now, just to let the bucket fill back up. That's the part that takes the longest. So I got to keep running back into the kitchen unless I find another extension cord to run out here. I can hit the switch. Where is Gigi? Here's the dog. Here's one of them. She's a puppy. She's like 6 months old. Yeah. It's the wife's dog, but she's cute. Well, she's our dog. I take care of her most of the time. about here too, huh? I know you do. Hang on, come here. Come here. Let the dog's out. Come here, Carly. Go outside. Come on, Carly. Go. Go. Come on, Layla. Come on. Go. Come on. All right. I'll just bring that in. Everything is going here. All right. Okay. Oh, I just had to run outside. Take dogs out. You know how it is. You can hear I don't know if you can hear the little dog playing with the bigger dog, hear it growling and stuff. Oh, stop it. All right. Oh, you want some attention too? So, yeah, it's morning time. Oh. What'd you do, huh? Come here. Come here. You want to come up here? Come here. Come here. This is the older dog. She is, what is she? A Yorkie and a Maltese. And she's about 9. No, you're not. You just turned 8. That's right. You just turned 8. But she doesn't like putting up with the little dog, so. But yeah, so what? Hey, Eduardo, what's going on, man? So, what was I talking about? I forgot. Oh, yeah, what I was going to talk about was, so a reason why I brought, here's the dogs in view is because I'm starting, but I keep saying it's for the wife and she needs to get on it, get off the plane, get on it. But it's for her. It's called Canine Catfish, and it's a new channel. I'm trying to get her on there to do it. I think she's probably sleeping right now, but sorry about that. Yeah. So is that thing? So okay. So back to. He said, "Kirk, bite me." I need an adapter for the faucet so you can use the Python. I know, man. It's like my faucet has like this. You pull it down and it has like this spray thing, and it's like this wide looking bell shaped thing. And yeah, I would have to get a whole new thing for that, I think. And then just woke up from deep sleep. Man, I went to sleep at 3 in the morning yesterday. I fell asleep we both fell asleep in the living room, but we woke up. I got up, kind of got on the stream. Hang on a second. Yeah, this is going to be annoying. This tank's my other 55 gallon behind me, but I'll get to that. And then we woke up, and by the time I went on, who was streaming last night? Oh, it was Big Hank's Tanks. He was on, and so I was just watching it for a little bit, and then I went to sleep, and then I got up at 7. I slept for literally 4 hours. So I don't know. That's just what happens, I guess. I don't know. Let me fix this stupid thing. All right. It's really bright right there, huh? Let's see. What are you saying? As long as you ask, prepare for a lengthy explanation of my past 24 hours with winning a Pleco at the Wheel of Losers that ended with me winning for the first time in its history. Congrats, Eduardo. So much fun winning. Yeah. And then, Eduardo, you put Mike, I dropped like a moon rock while watching Big last night. Yeah. What were we watching? I'm trying to remember what I was watching. I don't remember what I was watching last night. I don't remember anything. If it's the day before, I don't remember anything what I did. I'm surprised I remember we fell asleep. I don't know, but we are watching the new Viking show that came out on History, the new one, Valhalla. I don't know if any of y'all ever watched Vikings on History Channel, but it was a good show. And it was a Stephen P. stream. Yeah, did I see him on there last night? Yeah, there was multiple. I guess at some point there was multiple streams on. So, hang on, let me see if this bucket filled up. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I literally just jumped out of bed and threw this on just so I can come straight down and start doing my tank maintenance. Try to get up before the wife gets all needy and wants to do stuff. Like, I don't know. I was like yesterday, I'm like, do we have any plans? Do you have any plans to do anything? That's really bright right there. Let me adjust this again. Sorry. I was like, do you have any plans for today, for Saturday? She's like, no. I was like, good, because I'm doing tank maintenance. I got to get it done. Just got to get done. Because, tomorrow I'm going over to this local, it's like a vegan place. Because this lady has like a 40-gallon, nice lady, Lisa. She has a 40-gallon tank. The kind of tank that kind of curves in the front, 39, 40-gallon. And I'm just cleaning the. There's like 2 goldfish about this big in there. I just go in there and clean the tank out. And like I go there like once a month to clean out the canister filter, just do a good water change. And she usually does little water changes during the month. So tomorrow I got to do that in the morning. I should start having business cards, huh? Oh, damn it. I just had something come in the mail. Okay. Last night, and I wanted to show it. Just headed. Bang the laptop. Smack. What? You just headbang the laptop? Yeah. Yep, before she starts her honey list. I don't know. I always put those things off. I just kind of like to. I'll be like, yeah, I'll get to it. And I'll do what I like, and I'll kind of recreate it in my own vision about getting stuff done around here, which it does. And color up this one. You have no idea how many times I have come second and people laughed at me. Oh, okay. You're talking about yeah. Wide open, finally won. Yeah. I think the biggest thing I've ever won in a contest was it was during a, a Christmas party, and I won an Xbox. I won an Xbox, so that was pretty sweet. Usually, other than that, I used to win like a little gift card for $25, which still, it's $25. All right, hang on a minute. I gotta do this bucket again real quick. What? Oh, we having problems with this thing? Man, this pump is giving out on me. That's the worst time for this pump to give out on me. Worst time, man. Don't be doing this to me, pump. Don't be doing this to me, pump. No. All right, guys. My pump officially crapped out on me. So, I'm kind of screwed here. I don't know what to do. I gotta get this water in this tank. Looks like I'm doing buckets. People. Oh, I got a pump working. There we go. Woo. Oh, that was not cool. Not cool at all. Like, just ignore me, seriously. I'm very happy to see. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. I got the pump working. Let me just, y'all don't want to keep staring at me. I'll show let me show, since we're doing this, I'll just show the 55, since I have the camera kind of right here. 55, I actually have the canopy on it. I think it looks nice with it on it. Wait a second, let me try to get this. So this is the 55. I decided to go with sponge filters in it. Uh-oh, what's going on? My pump's not functioning again. All right, hang on. I gotta go work on this pump. Ciao, puppy. Oh, they turned off the water. What is wrong with me? Turn that off for a second. All right. Love the colors. Appreciate that. How's the wife? Tell her I said hola. Nina. Am I saying that right? Nina? Nena? I don't know. I'm still learning, man. But she'll get it. She'll know. She knows. She knows when I mess up. Trying to pronounce things in Spanish. I'm just like the. I'm just like the average white guy trying to with the accent. You know how it goes. Oh, and she when I first met her. All right, I'll wait till you get back. All right, so the fish that I have in here, just so y'all can see. Anyway, let me back this off first. Okay, so this is a 55. All right, 55, right here. All right, it's got this type of stand. You know, your average stands, and you got this light in here is only either on, white light, blue light, or off. I can't dim it or anything, which it's a cheaper light, but it works enough. So the type of fish that I have in here, I got some tetras, the Buenos Aires tetras. I got 3 of those, and then I have You can see the glowfish. Okay, I have a Starfait Tetra. I have one. I used to have more than that. That one's been there since the beginning, man. Since like over, I want to say when I got back into this, which was what month is this? What is this, March? So a year and a half ago. That dude's been hanging in. And then I got these two. Well, there's two of them. The one's in the side. There they are. The polar blue convicts. You know, they all do. It's surprisingly they all do just fine in here together. These two are not breeding right now because they're both out. Usually the female would be inside this right here. She'd be in that hole. And it's probably coming soon though, because they just had some babies. And I told my wife, like, I can't keep doing that with these fish. And I said, I'll separate them. She's like, don't separate them. Don't separate them. Just keep them. They're meant to be together. That's what she was telling me. So, you know, they watch they're part of the tank right here. That's their little area. They don't, you know, they don't mess with any other fish. And I don't know where they're at. There's three. You can see one actually down there. Three Siamese algae eaters. I think is that a Daniel over there? Or what is a lot of, I can't remember the name of that one. The one on top right there. But, oh, and then I have one of those plecos down there. It's still small. And I took this rock from my backyard, which was initially I bought it for tanks. I bought it for the tanks and all. But I don't know what it is. I kind of like, at least right now with the sponge filters, I kind of like the you know, how the bubbles come up with the way it looks right now. You know, just to have movement in there. What are you guys doing? You guys playing in your own? But yeah, so this, you know, I've had these little other decorations in here, which I just kind of took them out. Like I've had this one in there. It's okay. It's like a corner one. You put on the corner and get the light. And I don't know, it just doesn't really, it fits with that because it's got like something, it looks like it'd be in the ocean instead. And I've had this thing in there, which it's just, you know, obviously fake. Oh, there's where the water comes out. I knew there's a hole in this somewhere. Couldn't figure out where it was at. But I think water's gonna come out of there finally because that water's trapped in there. You're back. Awesome. I was just talking about my tank. Just a little tank talk. A little bit of tank talk. So I'm almost halfway with the 150. Almost halfway. Oh, so I had a question for you, Eduardo. Anybody else who's planning on going to the Keystone Clash? Something I forgot to do. I just forgot to do this, and I still got time, hopefully. It's not till September. So I reserved my room. Okay. Something I didn't realize. Oh, shoot, you're coming up. Hang on a second. Let me get you up here. What's going on? Is this working? Am I doing something wrong? There you are.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, everything's really good. Like I said, just dropped dead after watching Big Time, and I hit my head on the laptop. I was right here, and I went and woke up.
Oh man,
It was so funny.
yeah.
No, I was saying, I was like, I'm back. I was meaning I was back here, but I didn't want to say it on the screen. Good morning, everybody in chat. Yeah, it was kind of, you were saying about changing the fit. The reason I came on is that is a powerful air pump that you have there. Those filters are going 24 miles an hour there.
Yeah. It's let me see if I can show it. It's just one of your the light. It's just, I don't know if you can see, it's just one of those next to that. Hang on a second. And my dogs are going crazy because they hear your chimes.
Oh,
But it's all
sorry.
right. Hey, no, that's fine. Layla, that's nobody at the door. Okay. So it's just one of those blue. It's one of those blue air pumps like that they sell at PetSmart. Let me see if I can. Right here.
Oh yeah, it's a little blurry, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's hard to see it. I think one. Shoot, I think one of them just came off.
Yep.
But
Yep, one came off. You gotta put it back in. You didn't have to move it.
it's after you mess with the hose, like the end of it gets kind of like really loose. You gotta cut
Yes,
it. Yeah, it's
we're
pretty
gonna
much
cut it and
all.
re-put it back in. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll do that eventually here. Not right now though. But where's it at? Oh, hose was caught in the thing. So yeah, so I had a question about the
The Clash. Yes.
yeah, so we got a room reserved, and I went on the website to it says get tickets or something, and
Yes, you got to buy your tickets, right?
yeah, and I don't know where to go on there to get the 10 tickets.
Mm.
I know it shows packages where you get like a better package for I don't know. I saw it on there, but I just couldn't find the actual thing where it says to purchase. So it's on there, right?
Yes. What I would do, I think his name is Scott. Can't remember his last name, but go to fishfan.com link and just send Skipper an email, and he'll give you any specifics that you need because he's, him and Scott are the ones in charge. So you don't get any false information because I'm in the same boat. I got my tickets, my hotel's reserved, everything's set there, but I haven't bought my ticket yet. And it doesn't matter because I'm still going to York, PA.
Right.
And I can we can buy it. I mean, buy it before and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I believe it is $100 for us regular folks. I think February 28th.
Yeah. I got it I'm going to show up. Like, I'm leaving here on Thursday.
Right.
So we'll be there Thursday night, and then to be there for the Friday for, I guess, the whole meet and greet thing.
Yep. We're all going to probably meet up on Friday before the event starts.
What was that?
And we'll be at the hotel, so that we're all going to be hanging out. We're not going to sleep, that. There's going to be too much hugging and hugging and hugging.
I'll tell the wife, don't be, just, like, you gotta be
you gotta become a social butterfly that day. Everybody's gonna be, hey,
and she will. She will be. I told her because
she's gonna have a whole lot about Latinos there. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Right. Yeah, because she's like, we're supposed to, I know I probably mentioned, like, since I told her, I was like, since I'm going to your reunion they're having a reunion for her. When she was in the Navy, she was stationed on one of the ships, like out in Guam. So they're having a reunion in July in Vegas. And
nice.
I was like, since I'm going to that with you, you can go to this with me. And I was like, mine's a lot closer. We're just going to drive up there.
Nice.
Yeah. But hey, it's Vegas, right? I mean,
hey, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right?
I suck at gambling, so I've been there once just to kind of see things. So, and I did drop like $20 on the table one time on blackjack just to say I did, and I was like, hit me, and I went over. I was like, all right, I'm done.
Yep, exactly. You got hit and you walked out. I know way too many people that gamble way too much.
Mm-hmm.
So I know the feeling.
Yeah. Was it? Hey, what's up, X? 10,000 on 22 black. Yeah. So what's been going on?
Sean, you did too?
Is he saying he did that?
Yeah, I think so because I did the same thing on Black 22. I won. Yeah.
Dang.
I just want a little bit more than he did.
Yeah. Lost for 2 years. Oh, you're okay. Color guppies.
Yeah. Vinay is saying that he finally won after 2 years. The thing is that it's a running joke, putting it full of losers because first of all, it is just such a negative um, title for a. That's right. Yes, it was 20. It was 20,000. Correct, Sean. He remembered that I won on Black 22, and at blackjack at a roulette table, I won Mike. And last night it was the last of they gave like 5 giveaways or something like that, and it was Brennan from Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics and myself. We were the last, and what's his name? Dr. Anthony was the last 3. So 3 Latinos in a way, right? And then Dr. Anthony lost. Oh, I'm so sorry you lost. Payback. Anyway, so it was my Brennan and I, and then Brennan lost. I was like, no. I was so upset because I didn't want to win that one. I wanted him to win. And so then I won. And then if you go to the very last minute of the show, everybody's mouth is like this. He won. Eduardo won. Shut the hell up now. I saw it I went back like 4 or 5 times just to watch all their faces. Where it was, I won, and oh my God, maybe he'll finally shut the hell up. And then they're all making jokes. Is he here? Did he fall asleep? Is he watching Wheel of Fortune or something? I'm like, calling me old, like I have a rocking chair. I don't have a rocking chair or a lounge chair, or do I watch Wheel of Fortune? Okay, I don't. No. And it was just funny. It was hysterical.
Yeah.
And I finally won. And yes, and it feels like, yeah, you won. But it not for anything. Winning is just winning, right? The little thrill of winning. It isn't about getting the prize. And I said, I have a question for them. Steven, I have a question for you. And they're like, okay, we're leaving. We'll discuss it another time. I'm like, seriously? You're not going to answer my question? And then they stopped the stream. I was like, oh man. So, and I'll say it here. I want them to send the little pleco to Brennan to give to his daughter, his 2-year-old daughter, because he had put up a tank for her just recently, so she can put the pleco on her little tank. She's 2 years old, beautiful little girl. Anyway, so I thought that was like really, really fun.
Yeah.
And, but they just totally ignored me. They just brushed me away because they were all sleepy. Oh. And I was like, oh, Jesus. No, they didn't. But they did. And it's been a heck of a week. That's for sure. But Vinay, it's nice seeing you on if you want to. I was pumped. As it was. It really was. Let me see. Oh, and good morning, by the way. Good morning, Geek Boy, Sean.
Geek Boy.
If you want to win, Vinay says, guaranteed if you want to win, half S on the phone and you will win, guaranteed. Laughing my ass off, Sean. Yeah, it is. It's quite fun. And and what I did different, Mike, instead of cursing everybody out, I was like, hello, wonderful Jenna, stunning this, and just saying nice words about the panel. It was Jenna, Steven, Beck, and her husband Kyle. And then last one I said, and beautiful Steven, and they're all making jokes about it. And it's because let's see if being nice for once, I can change the outcome of the wheel. And it happened.
Oh.
It happened. It was so much fun. It was and so yeah, Sean, we were talking about you too last night after the panel with Hippie John at the back, we were just talking that you were in Ohio as well, and Mayhem. Josh we were talking. They were like, "No, isn't he here?" No, he's in Ohio. Last time we discussed, and so it was kind of fun to put it up there, put it out there and get that, and it's sort of like the thrill of victory finally. And then it's sort of like, yeah, but I didn't want to win this one. It's like I wanted the other guy to win. It's like, but anyway, we'll make amends later and make sure that it goes to Brennan's daughter. And I do know her name, but I promise not to mention it.
Yeah.
And she's so adorable. You know that she actually helps with water changes?
Oh.
Yeah, she helps them do water changes.
Oh wow!
It's so good. It's wonderful when you include your children.
Yeah,
teach them from young that this is the fun part.
Yeah.
That says the thing that is special about the wheel is you have to win like 20 times. Yeah, it is. S is a mystery. Yeah, I agree. Swan is pretty awesome. So this is your morning water change. This is what, once a week?
The 150. Yeah. I mean, a big change like this is more like probably like a huge change like this is probably not. It's not once a week. No, it's probably like maybe once every 3 weeks or something. But I do little ones in between.
Right. So there's a big water change on a Sunday.
Yeah, I did all the way down maybe to like the top of the thing on the side. Little cave in it. I did right to the top of that, and now I'm just filling it back up. And because it's starting to get a little yellow, and I already cleaned the internal the big canister filter.
Canister filter? Yeah.
I cleaned it last time, so I'm gonna do that next time.
Cool.
But, yeah, and somebody like one of the fish. I think the Wamboa parrotfish is kind. I have a purebred convict in there, like full size one. In fact, you can see him on the right next to the angel. And I think that Wamboa is kind of messing with him because I see little marks on the side of him. Like maybe he's just in his territory or something.
Right, like they're getting beat.
Yeah, so I might have to maybe take the convict out and put him somewhere else for a little bit. I don't know.
But oh, you mean, is the convict doing the chasing or is he the one beating?
No, he's the one getting chased.
All right.
And I figured it's a convict. What's up? But I don't know. If I got to set up another tank, I will. Didn't want to, but I got an extra 30 gallon.
That would be cool.
Yeah. But oh man, so other than that, I mean, this is probably the only one I'm going to clean for today.
Yeah, I normally say when I do one of the big tanks, it's always the only one I do because it takes forever.
Yeah,
and mine are heavily planted, and I don't do a lot of the I don't siphon the bottom or nothing like that. I just change the water, and it takes a while to fill it back up, put it out, put it back in. And I love doing the big ones because I get to water a lot of plants with the fish water.
Yeah. And now my pump's starting to act up.
Oh boy,
that sucks. Yeah, I just turned it on, but it's not pumping anything.
Is it clogged or is it locked? Did you unlock it?
No, there's like this. So there's like this little white like rod that's in there, and it keeps falling out, and I have to take the end off of it, like unplug it, take the end off, push it back in there.
Correct.
I think I'm actually missing a piece. I don't know. That's why it keeps falling out of the hole or something. So I need to probably just, I don't know. Was it Fisherman said I need to get the Python?
Yes.
But it's like the end of my faucet. It's like this you pull it and it extends the end of the faucet, so you can move it around and like spray stuff with it and all that. So it has like a completely different type of thing, and I would need to change that out. But
you mean the adapters at the end or the beginning?
At the end of the faucet, it's like you can pull this hose out of it or extend it. So it's not like it figures, something I have, so it doesn't fit,
Right.
Yeah, but So I just been putting the pump in a bucket in my sink, filling up the bucket with the sink, and then pumping the. It's kind of a hassle, but
No,
if the pump don't work, I'm
you
gonna start using buckets.
well, you're saying that you have to do the manual labor instead of the flow. I know. I do
Yeah,
it when I do the tanks out here. I do it with the hose because I connect it to the well water straight ahead to the well water, and I
yeah,
have a hose with another hose to get it all the way up here because it's all the way in the back. So I
yeah,
wrap it around the house, and I empty all when I do all the tanks. Especially these up here, I empty them out 30%. If I go 40 sometimes, and then I just take the water and put it in the tub that I have here, fill that up, then water all the plants that I have out here and the ones in front of the lanai, and keep filling it up. And then when I'm done emptying out whatever I'm going to, then I turn the hose on from the and just
yeah,
put it straight in because
yeah,
it's I control my the water itself from the well. There's no chemicals, nothing. So I just check it, make sure that the pH and the KH, all that stuff is good, and then I just go and put it right in, and I
right.
make sure the water temperature is similar to what the tanks are, and it's wonderful. I love it because all I do is I do always put prime just in case. I don't really have to, but I do just in case. You never know.
Yeah,
There's anything there that I don't want to just make a quick disbalance or something, and I do, Geek Boy. That's what I do. But I put it in the tub so that I can do it more efficiently. Not just do one empty and do waters. No, just put it in the tub. Then after I'm done with emptying out the tanks, I water the plants. If it's full, I water all the plants with the tank.
that's just
But I
me.
can't go with the hose. I can't do it with the hose because they're all different tanks, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be going back on. So I just do all of them into one. Into the big tub that I have there. Actually, I have two. One is behind here and one is on my right. And I water other plants, and I also water the ones inside. Just a little tiny girlish water pocket thing, and then just do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sean is saying you can just use an adapter. You can buy stainless steel spill and fill adapters for less than $10. That's what Sean is saying to you, Mike.
okay.
That's
Do you hear an echo?
yes.
Okay, let me fix that. There we go. There
Yep,
we go.
that's yep.
Oh, it's pump. Pump broke. Oh. Looks like I'm gonna have to use some buckets here. Here running. Here running. Yeah. I can feel the pump running, but I don't know. I gotta.
Is it filling? Are you filling it or emptying it?
No, I'm feeling it, but it's not. I can feel the pump running, but it's not like sucking water.
That's weird.
I think it's time for a new pump.
Could be.
But
Are
this,
you
that's
using,
just
what,
the
what
reason
kind
for
of
me to
pump
get
are you
it.
using?
Huh?
What kind of pump are you using? To pump up the,
It's I don't know what brand it is. I don't know where the box is at, but it's I'm not sure what brand it is. It's let me see here. It is a Ego Plus 396 gallons per hour.
that's weird.
Yeah.
And it's working, but it's not pumping.
Like I can feel the motor. I can feel it. But yeah.
Yeah, I see the water on the hose go up and down on the picture that you have, but it's not pumping up. It's just going up and down in the tank on the right hand side of the screen.
Well, that's just the reason for me to get a new pump.
Probably.
Even better ones. There we go.
Yep. Got that. There you go. Now
There you go.
got it.
Oh shoot! I forgot to turn the water back on.
No, I was just gonna say the same thing, Geek Boy. It's not a big pump, so you need a little bit more powerful pump. Geek Boy was saying that he likes using a quick release adapter on his sink. That way he can adjust the water temperature to get it close before I start putting it in the tank, because in the wintertime water is like 50 degrees. And then he was like, yeah, it's not a big pump, but it's working now, it looks like.
For now.
Yep, the water is up. And how far is the tank from the sink?
It's like, I can get this. Okay, so here's the hose runs down, and the kitchen's literally like you could see the counter between the opening.
Right.
Over there.
So it's around the bend. Okay.
See where it goes into the bucket? Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it's right. It's not too far.
No. And you had the right height, so
yeah. All right.
You do what you do. You do what you can when you got it. If not, it's by sucking it and pouring it.
Yeah, it's definitely time to upgrade.
Agree. Definitely agree, Sean.
Oh man. So yeah.
But I still like the old-fashioned way. Put the tube in your mouth and suck it out and put it in the bucket. I like that tar. Just make sure you don't suck up the water. Oh God! How many times? Raise your hand and suck up tank water.
I do that whenever for my saltwater tank. If I buy a fish and you got to acclimate it.
Yeah.
Like I have this little tube with a little valve that closes that for dripping it. You know, dripping and get the salinity. I'd siphon that real quick. But I haven't bought a saltwater fish in a while. Time. What are you doing? Time to figure that. Okay, now that thing just sucks the water out of that bucket so fast.
It does.
Yeah. And then I got to run back to the tank real quick. Get that out of the water. Before it sucks it back in, or just lift it up out of the thing. Earlier, before you came on, I had this thing on backwards. This black clip that I have right here. If you can see it.
Yes, I can.
I had it on this way, and then when I turned it on, it shot out and the hose fell out of the tank. But luckily, I caught it in time before it didn't do too much. Get hardly much water. But man, if I wasn't standing right there, jeez.
Yes, it happens.
That was a bad day.
Good morning, new local Austin. And he was saying, all you need is a bucket and a siphon. It ain't much, but it's all you need. Yep.
Yeah. When I first got this tank, all I did was I didn't have the pump yet. So a couple times I had to do the 5-gallon Lowe's buckets, or Home Depot buckets.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't mind carrying the buckets back and forth, but it just took a while to fill them up in the kitchen sink because I did run upstairs to the bathtub. It's a lot quicker, but running, that's exercise right there. Going upstairs, running back down, upstairs. So that's like my workout right there.
Yep.
Man.
Upstairs, I have the 120, and the one of the 75s, and I have a bathroom upstairs as well. I have the same hose you have, but it's. All I do is because I'm not going to bring it all the way down here. It's not long enough. Yeah. And I don't have a bucket and hauling it, 10-pound, whatever, down those stairs. No, I'm not doing that. I don't have the muscles to do that anymore. So I just put it up there, I do fill a bucket because I have plants upstairs too. And then just put it right into the toilet and right out the way. Just right in when I do the water change.
Yeah.
And then I have a hose that hooks up in there and I just fill it up on the, from there. But I do those so rarely. I don't. I maybe every 2 months. Once every 2 months, I do a water change because
So
they're
wait a
very
minute. I know
loud.
you probably mentioned this before, but you said you have a 120 upstairs.
Yes. Yeah.
Man, do you have it like? Do you have it like where it's kind of being supported, like in a good?
Yes, the beam support that I have, it's underneath where the tank is where I have there's a where the water heater is. Oh, my water heater is in the house, and it
Yeah.
goes straight. The beam that goes up, it's all cement, so it's
Okay.
like right on top of where that is. So yeah, there's a lot of support up there. It's the only place where I have a big tank. Everything else is smaller tanks upstairs, and but it's just so much easier. Yeah, when I bought the home, I did a structural. I had
That's right.
some guy to give me a structural pound and
Yeah.
tell me where I need support because the house was made in the 90s, and so I just made sure that wherever I wanted to put a tank, that's where I got it.
Okay.
And then the discus tank is also upstairs. That was the 200, and that one's right up on the house beam that holds the structure upstairs. So that was also really sturdy, and we did that. But
Okay.
unfortunately, both my discus have passed away after 12 years.
After
3 days,
how many?
12. They were with me for
12 years. Wow.
and the last one
Yeah.
just died 2 days before going to Aquashella this past weekend.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well,
sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to see them go too. They were gorgeous.
Yeah.
They were the melons, the red melons, or what they used to call the
What's the
Marlboro.
normal lifespan for those? Average.
Average well-kept discus can live up to 25 years.
What?
Yeah, they last a really
Wow.
long time. Yeah.
Wow.
Or more. It depends. Mine, the two I had were females, and they never were bred, so they just lasted until I got them in 2010 from Hans Discus,
Mhm.
and I got them really small. I got 4 at that time. I had 2 turquoise and the 2 melons, hoping I would get a pair of each. That didn't happen because the male, I had one male. One of the turquoise was a male, and the other 3 were females.
Okay.
Yeah, but they were young. The discus, the turquoise died 6 years ago, and it was like this one. One passed, and then the other one died. It was like a week after with the turquoise, and then the melons, females, they lasted until the end of February. But hey, 12 years, that was a long time for a fish.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably the longest fish I've ever had, besides some koi and goldfish that are still alive, that are still up in New Jersey.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I moved, well, I didn't move, but I had to leave because there was a fire. Those that lived, I gave them to a friend of mine. He came and picked them up, and he still has them up in Jersey. They're still alive in his huge pond in the back in Montclair, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And they're close to now. Was it 1997? How long ago is that? 25 years. So they got to be almost 30.
Yeah.
They got to be almost 30 years old.
Jeez.
The goldfish and the kois.
Yeah. That's something else right there. Man. Now, I saw a really crazy thing yesterday at a local fish store. I didn't know this. I happened to be looking at some like different types of barbs, and I turned around and I saw a type of a little catfish called an upside down Cynodontis catfish.
Cynodontis, upside down Cynodontis. Yes. I used to have them. They're great.
And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, wait a minute. That's before I saw the label, and I was like, are those things swimming upside down? It's the craziest thing, man. And then I did a little video on that and I just did a little quick post there. I think I put it on YouTube, just a little short video. And then, so I was like, I never even knew that.
Yeah, I have a little Cynodontis. I mean, she's this one. Good morning, Brooklyn. Brooklyn just came in. Say hello, Brooklyn. Love you, love you. Yeah, I have a little Synodontis right here. I mean, when I say little, I mean, and they get a nice size. I love them.
Yeah.
And this is the spotted Synodontis, so it's sort of kind of like black with spots on them. Really pretty. I got them in a weird pot, the Perky Pets, which is my little tiny LFS.
Yeah.
And I have them with. I remember telling you about the 3 green Cory, longfin Corys I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're doing all great. They're fantastic. But maybe I didn't tell you that I picked up a while I was at Aquashella, I picked up a black Avatar betta. He's all black with shine metallics on him. It's gorgeous. He's right here in this tank. And the other one I picked up was the Samurai, which is the black body betta with the white on him. And he's on the tank over there.
Okay.
Oh my God. I got them from Bad Fish, that Lisa from KG Tropicals. We're not sponsored. She says, because she wasn't going to be there, if you guys want to check out some great bettas, go to Bad Fish. And so with Jesse from the Aquatic Morning Show, we went there and I just saw them. I'm taking that one. I'm taking that one. And then, of course, you can never go to Aquashella and never get some wood.
Oh, there you go.
And I got this was really cool.
That's a nice piece too. Cool.
It's really unique.
Yeah.
And that's going to be going in the one of the 40s that I got, the 40 breeders.
Okay.
And I want to get the mosses and put it all together. And I'm waiting for spring break, which is in a week or so.
Yeah.
To wind down, take care of whatever the move I'm going to do with all the fish tanks that I'm doing here, take down the 200 and do all that kind of work. So it's sort of like I want to do something just to be creative and put something on, that I created on the YouTube channel from like what you're doing. And I don't like doing cleaning videos.
I do it once in a while.
No. I love watching it. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love watching it. It's like I love the entertainment of it. But
this one's gonna be time lapse.
Yes. But for me, it's like I'm sort of like, I'm a water sign, so I love water. And so when I'm working with water, when I'm watering my plants in the garden and all that stuff, I am constantly drenched. And I sort of kind of like want to do it half naked. So I can't do what you're doing. And then I'm walking in front of the tank in my shorts and then, no shirts on. And everybody's looking at your boobies or your chest or your little hairs or whatever. And everybody's cracking up or making jokes. And then they got videos and then they try to blackmail you. You know how it works, right? Yeah, Sean, I should reclaim the koi, but no, they're doing wonderful up there. And so I like watching it, but I don't know if I can actually create it. So I'm going to try to, when I'm doing the scaping and stuff on the one of the 40s that I'm going to do, where the Synodontis is actually going to go when I move him from the smaller tank to the 40, and a couple of new fish that I want to put in there. Oh my God, they're called barb. They're banded barbs that I have a couple in the tank. I want to put them in there. I have a male and female. So I want to be able to do the scape and time lapse it, like you said, and make a video and do that. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. So I think I got fed up with the pump. Ugh.
Is it working? Yeah.
I'm doing this. That's the bucket.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're putting back water in?
Yeah, I've been putting water in. That's what I've been doing, but it's like the pump has kind of crapped out.
Not pumping it too. Oh, okay. It's not doing.
Well, luckily, it's close enough to the top. It won't take me that long to do.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So
and have you added your prime and stuff?
But so since you mentioned earlier, you mentioned KG Tropical.
Yes, yes.
right? So I was a couple of their streams ago, a few weeks ago. I just did
Yes.
I did a super chat, just give donate, kind of get so they could see me,
Right.
for that minute. And I
Correct.
was like, hey, hey, how you guys doing from Virginia Beach? And then they said, oh, that's like 3 hours from here, right? And then they're like, that's not that far. And then I heard John say, or it might be, eventually closer. He kind of whispered it, and I was like, what did he say? But then like their last stream, they had their big announcement, and he said they're going to North Carolina, and I think I know pretty much the exact
Where
area
they're going.
they're going to be in.
Yep.
I think I know where they're going to be at, and they
Well,
said northeast, a little bit not on the coast. So I like they're literally going to be probably about 20-25 miles from me.
Yeah, I think they're moving an hour away from the beach, so they're inward a little.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they haven't told us the town or anything, or they probably did. But that's all right. I was very happy when he did the same thing when I met him in Aquashella, and I walked. You know me, I'm way too frank. I walked up to him, said first thing I came out of my mouth was, "Where's Lisa?" He gave me that eye rolling look. I told you I was going to do it.
Yep.
And then I said, well, we were talking, chatting, and I said, okay, you don't have to answer verbally, no confirmation, but so the big news that's coming is you guys are finally moving, and you got the house. I said, and he was like, right? Don't say nothing, but yeah, that was it. And then of course he did say, don't say anything. And I'm like, I did. Right. I also myself. And then of course they had the member stream where they announced it. And then on Thursday they did the big announcement that they're moving to North Carolina, which I'm extremely happy. I mean, they got, I don't know. Did he say it was like 5,000 acres or something like that, or 5 million acres that they bought?
It's a lot. Yeah, they said it was a lot. They're going to have like
5 acres. Yeah,
they're going to have like a barn.
Yep, they have different buildings. Yep.
Yeah, I never would have known they did their streams in their garage, because like from the back, where it doesn't even look like their garage.
Oh, they redid all that before they even put that studio up. But yeah. They did.
Man.
And all the great news that they were doing about the really great setup they're going to do for the bettas. They're going to have, what was it? Lisa wants more cats. She wants John to have his goat, and a whole bunch of animals and stuff. And it's all Lisa, just spewing, say, okay, he's going to get a goat. And all that kind of stuff. But they have the sheds and the buildings where they're going to do the storage, and they're going to have more merchandise, and it's just going to expand the business. And I'm very, very happy for them. I wish them all the best in the world, because they're just a wonderful couple. And I missed seeing Lisa at Aquashella, but she was there. I don't know if you saw the what he said, an announcement. We were there. He was doing his speech on Sunday at 3 to 4. Yeah. And then Rob and the crew came in, because he came in second place for the landscaping competition. Right. And they gave him the prize when they interrupted. And then he actually put Lisa. Everybody was saying, where's Lisa? Where's Lisa? Well, here it is. And he called her up, put her on FaceTime or whatever. So she was there with us in the audience. It was quite amazing, quite thrilling. Yeah. And because he, to tell her finally that he won second place. I mean, first place went to Dustin, what's his name, Serpa Design. And then he got second place. And there was some really beautiful design tanks in that competition. Stunning tanks. And it was great. Yeah, there Sean said it was 18 million acres. That's what it was, 18 million acres. No, it's not, Sean. It's fine. But that's a fancy garage, yeah. But Brooklyn, they did do upgrades on their garage, on their home and stuff when they started doing their studio and stuff. They worked a lot in the home where they've been. They created a beautiful setup. Whoever moves in, whoever takes over that home, they got a beautiful setup coming into that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite cheaper down in North Carolina, from what I've heard.
Yeah, they were considering buying the home they were at, but again, for the business to expand, they needed more space. So they got a really great deal.
Yeah.
And happy for them. That's just wonderful. And then there's, Lisa doesn't like the warmth. She likes the colder weather. So they didn't go too far. They made a good compromise, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it gets
Kind of
cold.
settled. They were here. Now they're going to be here or something like that.
Yeah.
Crazy like.
Yeah.
But it's a wonderful experience to watch that transition in couples. I love that.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, yeah,
It's
there'll be a lot to see coming up with that.
Yes, agreed.
But
so it almost how far you have more? Like 3 more bucketfuls?
probably like I would say probably like 5.
Yeah, that's a that's a big.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I can like another bucket. I can turn everything back on.
Right.
Like the heaters, like I have.
Mike, do you have by chance a mod in the Is there a mod in the room in the chat?
No, I haven't done one.
Do you know how?
I mean, I know. I think you explained it last time.
Okay. All right. If you can go to YouTube, just make S a mod. What you do is there's an ellipsis. Those are the 3 little dots on the right-hand side where the name is.
And you said go to YouTube?
Yeah, go on the YouTube stream. Yeah.
Let me turn this down real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go to S at 9:49 a.m.
9:49. Wait, is that the last one he did? Wait, what time?
Yeah, the last one. Right above him at 9:48, there's a bot. But yeah, just click on him, the right-hand side where you see the 3 little dots. When you open it, make a mod. And then you'll see it, make a mod and make him a mod so he can kill that bot.
So add moderator?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And then you just make him a mod, and then he can kill the, there you go. He killed it.
Oh, thanks, Des.
Yep. It's that simple. All you do is go to the ellipsis. Yes, Mike, that's called an ellipsis, the 3 little dots that go down.
Oh, okay.
And we learned a new word every day. I know, I do that.
I guess it comes with 3 dots.
It comes with the 3. I guess it comes with the territory of being a teacher. You got to learn what the hell everything is, right? Oh yeah, Sean, you guys turned me into a killer. I love it. But he's actually really good. So yeah, so he gets all the Brooklyn nice. Brooklyn nice.
So yeah, it's going to be 80 today. So we're going to get the 80 degrees tomorrow here.
Yeah. Well, we've been at 80, 82 for 2 weeks now down here. Oh my God, on Aquashella, it was actually warm. It was beautiful. Yeah. Clear skies and beautiful weather. Nice and like it is right now. There's a little wind, so it's like there's movement. It's not stagnant or humid. It's really nice. This is the time of the year that I love the most.
Oh, I kind of miss Florida. It's been a while.
What were we saying? Oh yeah, so the water. You're almost filling that up there. It's 150, so it's working.
Let's see. I think you can turn this thing back on.
Excuse me.
Where's the plug in? Here we go. Oh no, hang on. I forgot the wave maker ain't underwater yet. I heard that noise. It reminded me.
Oh, I had asked, did you already put prime and stuff with the water?
Yeah. Yeah, I did that earlier.
Okay, cool.
When I started filling up. Oh shoot. But yeah, it's almost there. Getting there. Oh man. Yeah, that's the last thing I'm doing today for maintenance. So I got
big tanks. They're a haul. Did you do any?
My pump's broken.
Yeah, that just frustrating when you're working. and it had something like that happens. I just went and got this little one. We're not sponsored from Oazi because I love these Oazi pumps, and that's just to create circulation in the tanks. And I have the Oazi air pumps. I love Oazi. Anytime I find them on a really good price, I buy them. Even if I don't need them at the time, I just buy them.
Right. Yeah. I want to get one that's a little bit bigger. Let's see.
I agree, Brooklyn. And I don't mention the H word around here because it's Florida. The one that she said on stream.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that one.
Well, we've been fortunate, knock on wood, from the past. And in 2017, was it? Yeah. What was it? 5 years ago already since then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible. I mean, at least here in Florida. Maria did her job in Puerto Rico big time.
I remember that. Yep, remember that definitely.
Yeah, that didn't you go? Weren't you down there last year or the year before? 2000.
I was down there last year.
You went 20.
I was down there last year. Yeah.
Yeah, last year.
August.
Yep, and it's still physically recuperating from a lot of the damage that happened with Maria.
We saw some damage down there still.
Oh yeah, there still is.
Yep.
But here, I just rather not. You do with all those outdoor tanks? Must be a nightmare. You mean me, Sean? They're not outside. They're in the lanai, and when if something like that comes, we have panels that go right around the lanai to cover it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I definitely do prepare. There's nothing. I mean, if it's gonna take it, it's gonna take it. So it's not. This is a wooden structure. So if that comes around, it's whatever. Just have a space. I'd rather just stay alive. Material things can be replaced. Lives cannot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yep.
I mean, back in Hurricane, I wasn't going to say it. Was it Hugo or one of those while I was in Puerto Rico back in the 90s or early 2000s? And it just went right up. It went right. It entered right where you were, Salinas, Juana Diaz area. That's where it entered, and it did a lot of damage. But I was in a really secured structure, so while I had power, because I had a power plant, or what do you call it, those gas things, and because I was, it was in, was it the summer? Yeah, it was in the summer. And I was taking care of a gentleman who had, he was on a ventilator. So they had to haul his butt to the hospital because he couldn't stay there in case power failure. So I had his power plant gas generator. And it was like 8 apartments into this building. So we sort of shared putting gas in, so we had 24 hours, and it was a pretty big one. So everybody had at least one cord that went to their home to put on the refrigerator or to put on the fans and stuff like that, and a little light. So we all shared it, and we had light, and it was kind of cool. We all shared that power plant for having some sort of power in the house.
Yeah.
And it lasted a couple of weeks, no power. Okay. So we were quite happy to have at least our building had the generator, and we lasted just fine. I would plug in the 175,000-year-old refrigerator that I had, and she was just great on making ice. So I would drink a lot of Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke. So I would fill the Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi bottles empty into the freezer. And then I had ice water for days. And when the government building was right across the parking lot, so I would take bottles of the ice water to the offices there so they can have ice water. And what do you call that? FEMA? FEMA. So when
What's
FEMA,
that?
they were working there, and they were all getting bottles of water. Also, the Department of Ed was also there, and I would take that to the superintendent's office and stuff like that. And everybody was like, "Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you." And I was like, "Yeah." So when the FEMA checks came in, I was one of the first they called. I didn't even think about it. It wasn't with that alternative, but doing nice things for people pays off without having an expectation. So it was good.
Right.
South Louisiana has been taking it pretty hard. Yes, Berkeley, you guys have definitely have. You guys have really, really. I'm in the southwest part, on the Gulf Coast. I can swim to where you're at, in Louisiana, but I don't like swimming in the salt waters and the sharks and the hot and all that other stuff that's in there. I'm in Lehigh Acres, Fort Myers area,
Mm-hmm.
Southwest Florida. Um, and then what part? The storm season. Yeah. You guys have been bombarded for the past few years. And the funny thing is, when it's not you, it's us. When it's us, it's not you. But there was one year where it was us and you. It was like all the Gulf Coast got bombarded big time, hit big time. But I always fear when it comes from the east. When it comes from the East Coast, that's when I fear, because the front of my house faces east. If it comes from the north, that's that way, no big deal. When it comes from the south, no big deal. From the west, no big deal, because in the back I have a lot of huge oak trees, so we're protected. But it's the front of the house that's what scares me when it comes from the east side.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm about 12 miles. I'm about 12 miles from the shore in Virginia Beach, and we've had a few. What was it, back in 2018? We had one that was going straight for us, but then it went down into North Carolina.
Yeah.
And I was in California at school. I wasn't even here to help to prepare anything. So my wife took the pets and she went to some hotel all the way in, like, on the other side of Virginia for like a couple of days. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly, Brooklyn. When Hurricane Irma here, we were out of power for 14 days. And everybody down the street, on the other street, they had power the next day. But we didn't get it for 14 days because there was some damage to some of the, what do you call those, power transistors, whatever, transformers, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were knocked down on our side of the street, and then the one that was connected to our transformer was disconnected, and I can see it not disconnected, and everybody's working. They were working on everybody else. I say, hey, listen, can you just connect that? I mean, if I could climb up there, I would do it, but it took them for 14 days, 12 days, something like that. And I agree, Sean, but the oaks that I have, they were, they're really sturdy, and they're not close to the house. They're actually further away from the house. And this year, summer, around August, I had the tree guy, David, come, and there was one tree that was branching over the carport. So I said, I just need that one trimmed. So I had that trimmed. So if in case it did come, it wouldn't hit any of the property. It wouldn't hit the home itself. In the front of the yard, in the front of the house, I have just plants. Like I have a huge 20-foot white bird of paradise that's right there. She blocks the view. I love her so much. And then I have what do you guys call them? We call them flamboyant, but in English I think they're called Jara something. Anyway. And I have the yellow, the blue, and the red. But again, they're young and they're in front of the house, about almost to the side, to the street. But they're great. Yeah, but I do love trees. I have to have trees. For some reason, trees, they save. Now lightning, that's another thing. That's a completely different thing. Well, now, Brooklyn, that's the thing. Now we have each other. Now we have, anything happens, we know what to do. We we have friends that are near and far. So that's what I love about the Fish Fam. You know, now we're like, I mean, I'm like connected to Mike's wife because you know he's been to Puerto Rico and he knows exactly where I was, and I love it. I manage a tree company, and yes, nothing like but I wouldn't want to. They're too far away from the house. This is a 2-story home as well, so but they're nice and far. So if they fall, they don't hit the house. They'll just knock other fruit trees down that I planted. But and I have you know I've when we did around the house, I hired Bill, another arborist, and I cleaned all the way around my property so that all the bad weed and all that was coming onto my property. It's about 20 feet on each side and in the back. So there's nothing surrounding my property coming into my property from them or ruining my fence. Yeah. Correct.
Finally, that's pretty much done for the most part.
Oh, you got it almost to the top, right? Yep.
Yeah, another bucket or so.
Yep. I think the Saturday morning cartoons should be.
Yeah, it just started.
Yep.
So, so I think I'm gonna probably switch over to that.
Yes, we gotta go there because I gotta make a pit stop on the Degenerate's space.
Remember where I am? Because I in the.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, I just turned it on. I gotta go make a pit stop on the Degenerate's space.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be up on
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. Sean, thank you very much for sharing the link. See what's good about having a mod in there, Mike?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, man. Yeah, that's awesome.
He says use the hashtag get a new pump.
I am. Trust me.
All righty. Have a great afternoon, guys. Love you.
All right. Thanks. See you later. Bye. All right, everyone. So, yeah, I'm going to switch over to Saturday morning cartoons. You know, I got to put all this stuff away and thank you so much for wanting to be the moderator. I'm still kind of learning all that stuff, what now that entails, but I got a mess right here. Anyway, thank you. I'll see you guys if you're going to be on the other chat. I'll see you guys over there. All right, later.